Goodbye, stinky dumma, doo doo doo, lippy dum, piggy dumma, doo doo doo. Hey, pa 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 da pa pa pa, diddle dumma, doo 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 doo. I'll ring you back later. Right, good morning, me old Sporadactyls, dinkles, and potty pings, and how the devil are you? I hope you're well. You're joining us here, just outside of Wigton. We're going to Siloth. And as far as I'm aware, this road's still closed down here, going towards Abbeytown. So if that is the case, then we're going to have to take this detour again through Aspatria, or Aspatria, whatever the case may be. I told you about it the other day. It's as tight as a nun's crutch, but it seems to be the only way that I know of to get through, basically. So we'll just have a look down here, and if this road's still closed, then that's what we're doing. That's where we're going. Today's Thursday. I'm probably not going home tomorrow night. I'm going now to load for a place called Hitchin, which, off the top of my head, I think is down the other side of Peterborough. Then after that, I'm going to be going back to Boreham Wood, where I loaded straw the other day. Where the bane of my life yesterday. Oh, I had a nightmare yesterday. I had one of them days. Absolute nightmare. It just was not good at all. 16-foot high load of straw on 14-foot bridge. Oh good, I reverse back out. I did, I should have known it were there, to be fair, because I've been down that particular road before about 5 years ago. But I actually thought the bridge was further on, and I'd spoke to farmer. Just slow it down here, because this is our turning for Siloth, but I'm pretty sure this road's still blocked. The other day it said it was blocked all week, but they're resurfacing at Abbeytown. So I think this sign's still here. Yeah. No access through Abbeytown, follow diversion. It said it was blocked all week. So these guys might be able to skirt around it, but I don't think I can. Anyway, where was we? Yeah, so I spoke to a farmer yesterday, told him I were coming up. I says, well, I'm thinking, no, he says, we going on A70 on blah de blah. You'll be alright, alright, straight into us. Just down there, turn on this B road, end of B road, turn right, then immediate left, down the hill, round the corner, and we're first turning on the right. It's spot on. So I sets off. Well, lo and behold, when I come through this particular place, all of a sudden I just come towards it, and there's just a sign there. About 200 metres. About 200 metres away from bridge. So I had to slow right down and then just try and pull over. And by the time I pulled over, by the time I got a chance to pull over, I couldn't just slam on in middle of bloody road. I couldn't just slam on in middle of road. I had to try and pull it over safe on left, let people past. Jesus, by the time I managed to get pulled over, I'm about literally 20 feet away from bridge. We're alright. I'd come about 200 metres. So I thought, how am I going to do this? The road was absolutely heaving with traffic. So I had to reverse a little bit, then stop when cars started coming behind me, then stop, wave them through. Meanwhile, there's traffic coming from the other side, coming from head on. Eventually I got a lull in the battle, and I just reversed onto opposite side of the road with my hazards on, and I just reversed all the way back 200 metres. The traffic's then creeping towards me. 200 metres back, and reversed it into a road end on my right hand side, and I hadn't bothered getting into that road end because it's surprising how busy them roads get when you want in it, you know what I mean? There was cars coming out there, so I had to get out and go and tell the cars to just back up and stop and let me come round. Anyway, I had to spin it round and then drive about fucking 15 mile before I get round this bridge. There probably was a back road in, and when I got there, it says, "Where have you been? I thought you'd have been here at such a fast. You didn't tell me about that 14-foot bridge." Aye, did you not turn left at such a place? I says, "No, you take me, keep coming straight down A70, that's where you come in." So I did. No, I thought you'd have turned at such a place and come round, and then you go through that village and then come round, turn left, turn right. I says, "You take me straight down the A70. That's what I did." I said, "Anyway, it's alright, I got here." But you know, when you get to something like that, you start sweating, you think, fuck my life. Do you know what I mean? It's horrible. Everything starts going in slow motion. It seems to take an eternity. All in all, it probably took me about 5 minutes for reverse back 200 metres and get a turn round, but it felt like 5 hours. And you feel under pressure because you feel like everybody's watching you, do you know what I mean? Let's be honest, in this day and age now, I wasn't filming at the time, which is unfortunate because it would have made good footage, but in this day and age now, everybody's got a smartphone and a camera, so you're just hoping and praying that not everybody's filming you and making you look a dickhead on social media, do you know what I mean? But it is what it is, it's the nature of the beast. But, on the plus side, yes, I'm probably not a cat in hell's chance, I don't think, of getting home tomorrow. But on the plus side, if I'm going back down to the same place in North London to reload hay again, I'm kind of hoping it's back up to the same place as I tipped it yesterday. Because if it is, at least I frigging know where place is now, not to go down the A70. Or if I wanted to, I could go down the A70, but then you've got to turn right after Ochiltree. Turn right before Ochiltree and go through towards Auchinleck, and then follow the A76 out. Follow it right up, which is what I had to do yesterday. Follow it right up out, pick up the A77, and then you see the back end of Prestwich Airport, drop down the A77 to the last roundabout, then pick up the 713, drop down there, and that's the other side of that frigging bridge. I come out that way last night, I've done a little video. I'll show you the bridge in question, just mindful as a pedestrian walking towards me and she's running out of pavement. Maybe she lives in a house in them bushes, who knows. But yeah, it was not good, like, it's not what you want, is it? You know what I mean? Fuck this. Flatbeds are great until you get a frigging high load on. But schoolboy error, it's my own fault, you know what I mean? Every day's a school day and I should have known better. Because it turns out I've been down that particular road before with the Green and White Army about 5 years ago. And I had a similar situation, but from the other side of the bridge. I tried to take a shortcut down there and I come to that bridge with a 15'4" frigging trailer on. And I had to back up. But there's more than enough room spinning round, and I've pretty much done same schoolboy error 5 years later, but from the opposite direction. But it happens. It is what it is. We got tipped, and that's the main thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? Today's another day. Oh, yesterday I was like, oh, I've had enough of this. I'm fucking sick. That straw yesterday was the bane of my life, it really was. Sometimes I can go for months without having any issues and any dramas. Then all of a sudden you'll get to it same day, you know, major issues like. So we're coming down towards Aspatria, or Aspatria, whatever the case may be. Then we're going to go right to the end of Aspatria and we're going to turn right at the petrol station. It's a right sharp turning as well. And then that's the diversion road I follow in for Siloth. It's bloody tight in various places, I'll tell you. but everybody's using it. I just hope we don't meet a big one from Wigan. That's why when I went down there the other day, I went in that way empty, but I didn't want to come out fully loaded, because if I start meeting big ones from Wigan and I'm fully loaded, it'll be a pain in the arse. It's not so bad empty. You've more than enough time to manoeuvre. Do you know what I mean? You can stick trailer over in bushes and all sorts, but fully loaded's a different kettle of fish. But just mindful, there's a car up in Rigged. That was my wife trying to ring me before, but I just started recording, so I'll ring her back later. I've rung her earlier on, and she was having a fucking nightmare with cats, and the fucking dog was barking. She's in the back garden trying to drag the bin through to the front for bin men. I could hear it tone of her voice. She was fluttered like, so I said, I'll ring you back in a bit, love. Right, I said, I love you. She said, love, and then she put the phone down, and then she's obviously got herself sorted out now and tried to bring me back. Coming into Aspatria an hour and 30, some mirrors. And then I just started filming it. This is Aspatria. Is it Aspatria or Aspatria? How do locals pronounce it? I've been down this road many a times, Aspatria now, to Workington and that, but I used to come down here once a month when I was on the window cleaning. There must have been a bank in Aspatria at one point, and NatWest just had a cash machine on this petrol station. So I used to have to come once a month to clean the cash machine. I used to drive on this road. It was the easiest job ever. It took 30 seconds cleaning. It was grand. Just mindful, does tighten round to right. No zebra zone, there's a cross junction here on the left. Does get tight up here now. Signs out for school. So I thought the children were off. I thought it was still summer holidays, but the lights are flashing, so we're just mindful. It's 20 to 9 now. Tractor coming towards me. Anyway, when I turned down this road the other day, I noticed a bonny big pub on my left hand side, which I never knew was there. And I've been coming down this road for quite a while, but I've never ventured off this road, if that makes sense. Some mirrors. Fancy having a parking bay there right in front of bloody bus stop. Just mindful, where's this fella going? Is he going to try for pedestrian crossing in the middle? You never know, lad.
After 300 yards, turn right, B5301, Outgang Road, then turn left.
This is it, Outgang Road. Yeah, there was always this pub here, the Sun, but then there's another one just down this street. I think maybe, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but was this the NatWest Bank here on the right hand side just before the petrol station? I don't know.
Turn right, then turn left.
It looks like it could have been a bank at some point. Actually, yeah, it probably was, because the cash machine's still there on the side. So yeah, that would have been the original NatWest Bank then, because the cash machine's still there on the wall that I used to clean. Just mindful, a nice wide swing. It's a tight old corner, isn't this? Now we are aware that there's a big one from Wigan in front of us, so we'll just follow him in. Now it does get tight, this road. Yeah, there's a bonny big pub here on the left hand side, the Let Us In. Let us in, Mr. Landlord, I'm thirsty, I knows. Me and I'm Maureen. So just mindful, we'll just back him off and let this car come through. A bit aggravated because he's already stopped for one truck. Again, I think there is a school round here, so we're just mindful, but like I say, I'm pretty sure that the children are still on summer holidays, like. Just tighten round here. Just gonna let this car come through because it does tighten and I need that space where it's pulled over. I'm gonna let it come through. Yes, I have got the right of way, But why make it difficult for myself where she's pulled over? I don't want to make it difficult for myself because I need a full wide swing here to take this bend. I've only been down here once before, that was t'other day. And like I say, it does get tight in various points.
After 200 yards,
so we're not flying on, we're just steady eddying.
B5301.
Steady eddying, lad, steady eddying. Just follow it round to the left now.
Turn left.
Just mindful, there's a van coming round at us. It says turn left, but road just naturally bends round to the left. So we just keep on this road now all the way, we don't come off it. Helveticus Navicus might try and turn us off. It tries to turn you back off towards Allenby, I think, but we just keep on this road now for a few miles. And at various points down here it does get tight again. There's a wagon coming behind me now, a little in from Lee. I mean, I know they're tight and that, some of these roads sometimes, but it's interesting when you venture off a main road and start going on these back roads and just what's about, you know, and you think, oh, there's a house there, I fancy living there, all on your own, you know what I mean? It's strange. It's like little things like electric substations and all sorts, you know, and you never know these bloody places exist until you come down them. So again, I'm not flying on because we dropped down a bit of a hill here from what I can remember, and I think it does tighten down here. And I can't see what's coming round at me now. I can see Bigham from Wigan, he's going at the bottom of that hill, so we're catching him. I can't see anything else. So we're just steady eddying. Because for all I know it, a car will come flying towards me and I'll scuttle it into the middle of next week, and I don't want that. Not after the frigging day I've had yesterday, anyway. Honestly, I don't mean keep dwelling on it, but yesterday was a fucking nightmare. Here, Bigham from Wigan, or a little from Lee. Thank the man. It does tighten again going up here. It's hard trying to keep it steady because we're dropping downhill at the same time then, you know what I mean? We are in a 30, mindful. Tightens round sharp to the left. Can't see what's coming round now, so I need a nice wide swing. There's a little van, we're alright. That's what I mean, there's no point flying on. No point flying on. Tightens again, starts dropping downhill. Just back him off because I've no idea what's coming around this corner, and the last thing I want to meet now is a Bigham from Wigan. Just offer him up, just tickling and feckling. Tightens again, bends round sharp to right. Big wall on my left hand side, van coming at me. Again, tightens, we're just going to follow this road out, so we'll follow it out up to the right. We just stay on this road now all the way out until we come to crossroads.
After 300 yards, bear left, B5301.
Whoa lad, whoa lad way. Whoa lad, whoa lad way. Who and a he and a hide them too. Who lad diddle too. Chick chip bloody goo.
Bear left.
Yeah, baby. So following it out for Siloth. Up the hill, does tighten again in a bit. You can see sign out for it there, isn't it?
Follow B5301.
I think the other day I met a Bigham from Wigan here on this bend. Luckily he'd seen me and he stopped. We managed to get past each other. Right here it was. We managed to trickle past one another. But you've got fences in these bushes, you see, so it's difficult putting it in. Putting it in? Maureen, he's at it again, this bloody man. He's not about putting it in. He's making bloody innuendos, Maureen. Get him told. Get him bloody tell, love. Yeah, the Bigham from Wigan's met another one, so I'm just going to hold back here because they're going to struggle to squeeze past one another, so I'm just going to hold it back. There's one coming behind me now, and a Bigham from Wigan behind me. If I hold it back here, I'll let this one come through. That big one from Wigan in front's just struggled to squeeze past him. He met him right on that second bend down there, so if I just hold it back, guy behind me might get pissed off, but hey, it is what it is. Just let him through, good lad. Yeah, but till the big one from Wigan with container on met him on this second bend and they were struggling to get through. I don't know if you picked any of that up or not. Because it does tighten here for this bridge. So there was no point me continuing forward. Yeah, he met him up here. Here's the Farmer Giles with tractor, so you always meet one right where you don't bloody want to. He's putting it over in bushes, he knows the script. Cheers, pal. Again, there's a high-rise bit of wood and trees and hedges and everything just on my left-hand side here, so just mindful as we come through tractor. Just kicked over, we're through. There's no point braying on. No point flying on because you're heading for disaster. Car coming towards me. Enough of a passing place here. It does tighten again going up here. I've only done this road once before and I can't remember everything what was on it, but I just remember it was tight in various places, big and from Wigan. Wagging and drag. Am I going to get round him or not? I don't think I am. I'll try and put it up on this curve. We're going to struggle here. This is why I didn't want to come out this way the other day. Just have to be mindful. I'm just up on this curve here. I'm just mindful now of catching shit. We're going to struggle here. I don't think I can put it in anymore. Alright, mate. I'll pull my mirror in for you. There's another lad behind me, that's why that come through a bit like. Go on, keep going, you're alright. Go on. Yeah, I'll go forward, I'll go forward a little bit. Struggling. We both are. I'm scraping up on something now, on the passenger side. I don't want to burst the tyre, you see. Scraping up against trees and everything. It's a tyre I don't want to do now. Christ almighty. Right, he's kinking over, so just get past him. Right, we're through. Probably scraped all my wheels there on that high ground. Yeah, not the best. But you see, you get a lot of traffic. You get a lot of traffic coming through towards Allenby and towards Siloth and that from everywhere. So when they shut these roads off to do resurfacing, it's very much needed because that road through towards Abbeytown and whatnot is in tatters. It takes a lot of traffic. So there's a lot of wagons come through. So that's why I didn't want to come out. I don't mind coming in this way, empty, but fully loaded. I didn't want to come out that way because if I've got a full load of concrete on, it could be a nightmare when you're meeting other wagons, you know what I mean? Just mindful, car pulled over on the left hand side. Wife's trying to ring me again. I'll run you to Siloth and then I'll cut you loose and I'll give her a ring back. She'll be getting aggravated with me saying he's told me to ring him back and he's not bloody bothering. We're not far off Siloth now. Oh, big and from Wigan in the form of Dent Logistics. Can he get past us, this lad? Yeah, maybe. Go on, lad, on you go. Go on, son, I'll pay. Thomas Dent will pay. I used to work for them. I lasted 9 weeks. Hey, I love the job. I absolutely love the job, but they wouldn't let you home on Fridays. It just kept keeping me out on Fridays. Out of 9 weeks, I think I got kept out for fucking 6 Fridays. And I said, eventually I said, you're taking the piss out, mate. I'm off, I'm aware. Which was a bloody shame, because I really did love being on walking floors. Being back on walking floors. I've said it all along, I should never have left Yankees. I had to leave because I felt the need to try something different. But I was steady away at Yankees, mate, I really was. I had a job for life. And I left because I didn't want to end up retiring in another 20 years and all I'd ever done was bulk haulage on walking floors. So I needed to try something different. So I left Yankees to actually come here on flatbeds. And I gave this 6 months and then winter it, and I spat my dummy out because I was just on shitty up building sites and all that. I'm fucking had enough of it, I'm sick. So I wanted back at Yankees, but they weren't taking on. It was not taking on. So I ended up leaving here and going to Dents. And I did 9 weeks and he took the piss out of me. Yankees still weren't taking on. They were fully manned. So I ended up on tippers at Bullman's. I did 3 months at Bullman's. I've always said if you start a new job, you've got to give it a minimum of 3 months. 9 weeks was enough for Dents, like I'd had enough. Loved the job, but just had enough of being took the piss out and kept out on Fridays. Mirror's mine. Oh, tight squeeze, breathe in, lad. So I went to Bullman's. I gave it 3 months at Bullman's and it wasn't for me. And note against the family, they were lovely people, but it just wasn't for me. I just wasn't happy with it. I wasn't happy with the job. Run ragged and paid on tips, ends and kilometres. So I said enough's enough. And I've ended up coming back here. And lo and behold, no sooner had I come back here, within a couple of months, fucking Yankees are screaming out for drivers. They can't get drivers fast enough. So the question has been asked, I have been offered, do you want to come back? And I turned them down the other week. I said, no, I'm not bothered. I said, no, you're alright, I'm not bothered, pal. But I did it on nice terms, and I never said ever, but it has played on my mind, I'll be honest with you, it has played on my mind. I'm mulling it over. I am mulling it over. But I don't want to let anybody down here because they've looked after me here. They've been alright with me, do you know what I mean? They didn't have to give me a job back and take me on because I spewed it last winter. I didn't like the shitty up building sites. I cried, spat my dummy out. But it has crossed my mind, like. It's been playing on my mind the last few weeks, so I don't know. Mirrors, just mindful of the cyclist. He's not stopping, bless him. I'm trying to slow down. This is why I don't like flying on. Stay there, pal, they're alright, I'll get through them. So we never say never. But no, I was as happy as a pig in shit at Yankees, mate. Like I said, I could have had a job for life, but I needed to try something different. I didn't want to finish my career and finish. I mean, I'm hoping I'm still in good health in 20 years' time. But I didn't want to finish up in 20 years' time retiring and all I'd ever done was move shit around the country in bulk haulage on a walking floor. I wanted to try something different. And this is definitely different. It's bloody challenging. You get a that fucking 16-foot load of hay on like yesterday. Well, I'll be having it on tomorrow as well. And you come towards a 14-foot fucking bridge. All I will say is it's a good job I can reverse. Just mindful. Thank you, man. There's a truck right up my arse, so I'm just mindful of it. There's a tractor coming towards me as well. There we are. Straight on. Oh, lad, slow down, pal. Yeah, other people fly on at you, unfortunately. It's surprising, honestly, surprising how busy these back roads get. It really is. Well, like I say, if nobody can get through Abbey Town because they're resurfacing it, then job's knackered. But it should be done with by end of this week. I take ticky tom tom, ticky two, ticky tie, ticky toe, ticky on my tummy predator. Yeah, but I must admit, part of me would love to be back in a Scandi. I'm being honest with you. I don't bullshit you on this channel. I tell you as it is, or as I see it, as it is for me anyway. I do like my Scanias. This DAF goes very well, but I'd rather have a Scania any day of the week. So mirrors, mindful. We should be coming towards the end of it now. We should be coming to a crossroads now, and then we turn right at this crossroads and we drop down into Siloth. I think that's the main road there, so the Bigham from Wiggins on it, that container. I can just see him over them hedges, a very far distance. So mindful, does bend round sharp to right, zebra's out, car coming at us, still a Bigham from Wiggins. Right up me fucking crack, lad, right up rated. I'll have to get out and check my wheels on this side as well of my mud guards when I pull over, when I stop in a bit, because it was right up tight against them hedges when that other truck was passing us, that wagon in drag. Just mindful, does bend round against it left. This is where I saw the Bigham from Wigan with container on. I saw him going down past these edges here.
Bear left.
I'm bearing left, baby. So he's not that far up in front of us, really. So I just caught a glimpse of him over top, over these edges. It must have been after this farm here. I caught a glimpse of him. Yeah, he was here. I started spotting him about here. You could see him from the road. I don't know if you'd pick him out on camera or not. Not a bad effort so far, so good for only the second time I've been on this particular road. It's getting bumpy now, so mindful. Oh. Again, the sooner they get that main road, I mean that main road is a B road going to Siloth. As soon as they get that resurfaced and back up and running, it takes the pressure off these back roads. Because these back roads will be taking a hammering. They've already had a hammering by the looks of them. Mindful, car coming out from right. I suppose if you're local to this area, you'd know the area like the back of your bloody hand.
After 400
you probably know another shortcut what I could have taken. But I don't, so I'm not a native. I live in Carlisle, don't get me wrong, but I'm not Cumbrian, so I'm not native to Cumbria, am I? I've only lived in Carlisle for 3 years. I lived in Penrith for 4 years before that,
right.
And 40 odd years in Wigan. So just mindful, can't see what's coming round. So this is the junction I took you to the other day, and I went straight on down the coast road, and guess what? That's exactly what I'm doing after. I'm not going back out that way, no chance. Just mindful, we're committed. Just thank the person. So as soon as we get into Siloth now, I'm going to cut you loose. I'm going to bring my wife back before I get my next job on. I'm hoping it's a live load, just mindful, can't see what's coming round the corner, but again we're committed. Bigham from Wiggins dropped off behind us now, he must have been taking his time getting out of that.
After 300 yards, bear right, B5302.
Yeah baby, yeah. Mindful. So we're into Siloth now. Bears round to right.
Bear right.
Yeah, maybe. like ex-council houses then. I tell you what, they've been built proper compared to some of the shite they're throwing up these days. Just mindful. I'm familiar with this road now. It bends round sharp to the left now, then we come down, we take a right hand turning, and that's where I'm going to cut you loose because I'm going into a place just round the corner. So just come over wide, just easing him round, just offering him up. He's now coming around. On the cobbles, lad.
After 300
Yeah,
yards,
nice,
turn right, B5302, Criffle Street.
Yeah, baby. Right, we're going to go right here. And we're going to get round before this car comes. Yeah. Right, I'm going to cut you loose here and I'm going to say that I have been your old mate Borothea. Bigham from Wigan with container on's just gone round. He's gone all the way through town centre. Just seen him go past. Yeah, I have been your old mate Borothea once again. You, my friend, have been beautiful. Thanks very much for watching and I hope you've enjoyed this video. See you in a bit. Ta-ra now.
At the end of the road, turn right, B5302, Wington Road.
Jesus Christ, he's bumpy.
Turn right,